Hi, everybody.
Yes, hi.
Welcome to the Tasha and Tony Show.
Yes, saying things no one else would say.
That's right. We
That's
say
right.
things that no one else says,
Says. Yes.
and that's definitely the truth. We're glad
Yes.
to have you with us today. We got a very interesting topic today.
Yes.
You know,
Our topic is who said that my business needs a brick and
who
mortar?
says that? Who says that? Who was that said that? I don't know. But anyway, what we're going to do before we get into that hot topic, this is what we're going to talk about. Well, you guys, you know what we do. We talk about
Yes.
things that's coming up. But before we even get there, you guys, let us know what do you think about the podcast. Send us a message. What do you think about it, guys? And like we were telling you, if you want to be on the show, you can come on. Just send us a message.
Through our inbox, through our messenger box on Facebook. Just
That's
drop us
right.
your information and we'll be in contact with you.
We'll be in contact with you, and also always remember that we're still looking actually we're looking to give you some money.
Yes.
I mean,
That's right.
I don't know no one that said they don't give you some money. What do you
Yes,
think about that?
yes, that's
So
awesome.
we're gonna
So,
give you some money. So all you need
yes.
to do is just send in your business ideas. Send in what type of business that you have, and guess what, guys? We're going to actually come out and patronize your business. Well, we're going to send
Yes.
someone else to
patronize.
yeah, we're
Yes.
going to give them some money so that they can do that at your
Yes.
business. So because we want to keep it we want to be able to keep this thing moving with black
Black-owned
businesses. That's right.
Get
And
it out and letting people know who's out there in the community.
that's
So,
right.
yes,
That's
the
right.
reason.
That's right. Because we believe in supporting black-owned
Yes.
businesses. I mean,
Yes.
we need to do that.
More.
I mean, just oh my God, you guys know what we've been talking about and the topics, and we're gonna be cruising the area come this summer. We're gonna be
Yes.
going into a lot of different restaurants and
Businesses.
business, and we're gonna be doing pop-ups with the camera. If you let us come in with the camera,
Yes.
we're gonna come in with the camera. You know what I mean? We have to come in with the camera, right? So
Right.
anyway, but that's what we're gonna be able to do.
Yes.
Also, guys, now this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to be starting a new podcast, but it's going to be more for men. It's going to be called Three Guys and a Conversation. Okay, so I'm looking for two co-hosts to co-host with me. Hey, to bring your A game, you got to talk about some things that's interesting. Guess what? Nothing is off the, what did it say? Nothing is off the what? Off the table. Nothing is off the table. We're going to we're going to keep it clean.
Keep it clean, yes.
It's a family well, I don't know about family show, but we're going to keep it clean. Guys, and look, we want to talk about some interesting topics. And you know what? Hey, I'm looking for two co-hosts to co-host with me. I'm not, I don't want you coming up here old and with a cane, you know what I mean? Want to talk about some conversation because nobody's going to watch
my
you. I mean,
goodness.
come on, let's keep it real, right? So, no, I'm just playing. So, but anyway, looking for some guys that want to come on and talk. We're going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about business.
Politics.
We're going to talk politics, for the men. We're going to talk about sex, but we're going to keep it clean,
That's
about
right.
in a manly way about these different types. We're going to talk about everything.
Yes.
Nothing is off the table because men need to talk. It's
Yes.
three men in a conversation. What are you, what, because somebody may be feeling what you're going through or what we're going through or whatever
Yes.
that topic is, they might want to tune in. We're going to talk about child support. We're going to talk about the music industry. We're going to talk about everything. And I mean,
Yes.
So guys, I'm looking for you to come on in. Where can they reach out to us
They can
or reach out
inbox
to me?
us through our Facebook, through
Yeah,
Tony and Tasha's Facebook. Just inbox us and we'll be in touch with
And
you.
we'll be in touch with you. And I guess what I'm looking for is a video. Send me a video so that I
Yes.
can be able to look at the video and see if I want you on my show. I'm just playing. Just keep it real. I'm just playing. But just send me a video, and guys, and look, and we'll have women to look at to see if
Yes.
you meets the qualifications, so that we can get a whole lot of subscribers to that podcast. I'm keeping it 100, and that's what I expect for you to do. So let's get
All
on,
right,
guys.
Awesome. Let's get into our topic. Well, we first would like to introduce our guest here today. We have Ernestine, and she is a proud owner of Land Global.
That's right.
Hi, how
Hi,
you doing,
everybody.
Ernestine?
Hello there, listeners and viewers, and thank you so much for having me on the show, guys.
That's
You're
right.
welcome.
It's really exciting. So
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
That's right. That's right.
So-
So what are we talking about today?
So we want to talk about. I know you talked about. You say you have a awesome community dinner coming up.
Yes,
And I wanted
yes.
you to kind of talk to those who
Oh.
may be watching that
Oh
might
my
be
gosh,
interested.
I am so excited about this. So it's actually it's a microfinancing community dinner, and it's called Harperwood Soup. And it's actually based on like the model of Detroit Soup, which, you know, I've sort of reached out to the coordinators and the folks who put on Detroit Soups that have been wildly successful. I mean, businesses like Sister Pie and Detroit is the New Black and Rebel Nell have gotten their start in some way with, you know, Detroit and Build Institute and that sort of partnership that they have. Now, so I reached out, and I live in the community of Harper Woods, and I, you know, just kind of see that there have been some shifts in, you know, just like things that have happened as far as the retail market. I mean, we had Eastland Mall, that was a huge sort of market there for retail, and it's sort of had a downturn. And then we also experienced a really bad hit from the 2008 financial crisis, and, you know, folks and their property values have kind
That's
of
right.
we experienced a lot of things that kind of threw us for a loop. And as a result, just sort of the retail and business landscape in that city is sort of like seeing some changes. And so the idea behind Harperwood Soup is bringing some of that forward momentum that Detroit has been experiencing in that upsurge in entrepreneurship and, you know, being that incubator for entrepreneurial pursuits. So we want to see community gardens, we want to see coffee houses and networking spaces and new and creative and innovative ways for folks to get together. So the idea is how a Detroit Soup and how, you know, the Harperwood Soup is going to work is on Sunday, April 28th, folks come in. They pay $5 for a donation to help a local entrepreneur. They hear 4 business pitches from local folks. And after those 4 people pitch an idea, people in the audience get to ask questions. Then they go eat. They go vote for the person with the best idea. And after the votes have all been counted, the person with the best proposal and the most votes then goes home with all of the money that's raised.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, at
That
the
sounds
first
good.
Detroit Soup I ever attended, my best friend Cornetta won, and she won close to like $2,000
Wow.
to start up a, you know, a project that she had, and that it became very successful. So yeah, there's just magic that happens. And so this is actually the first one being hosted in Harper Woods, and it's been a community effort, and you know, the government in my community has been supportive of it, and we hope it's going to be an amazing turnout.
Wow, that's now. Let me ask you this: so, is it a limit on how much money that you can someone can give to that winner or something like that?
No,
Oh,
not at
wow.
all.
Okay,
No,
great.
no.
Okay.
We actually have a cap at like $1 million.
Okay. Well, yeah. $1 million.
So,
you know,
that's our
don't come.
cutoff.
Yeah, I get that. You know, $1 million. You don't want to
Yes.
spend too much more money than
don't
that.
spend it all in
That's
one
right.
place.
That's right.
Yeah,
Now, let me ask you this. So now it could be any type of business idea. What is it? Elaborate more on that. Like, okay, so I can come in there. What if I have just we do inventions. Can
Yes.
someone want an invention come in there? Like they say, hey guys, I just need a certain amount of money after they explain I guess it's a pitch or something like that.
Think Shark Tank. So it's
Okay,
exactly
great.
like that. So you
Okay.
go in, and then then people in the audience also get to poke holes in, like, what is your business plan? Well, you said you want to do this in 5 years. How do you even propose
Oh,
that?
okay.
So
Yeah.
and it can be anything. Like, we want to see positive things that are going to impact the community in Harper Woods. You know,
That's right.
be at the forefront.
That's
you can't
good.
say like,
Most
hey, I have a
definitely.
great idea for a flying car, and it's going to be in Roseville.
That's right. That's
You know,
right.
and so
That's
like
right. That's right.
we wanna have it be something that is going to stay in Harper Woods.
That's
and
right.
grow there.
That's right.
And then be something that so anybody can come and pitch.
Okay.
Honestly, like a
Yeah.
lot of people have been asking, like, oh, do I have to be from Harper Woods to pitch? I mean, ideally, I would like to see somebody, like, because I am from Harper Woods, and you know, even though I grew up in Detroit,
That's right.
East Side.
That's right. That's right.
And
You sorry?
it's like, yeah,
That's right.
West Side.
That's right. That's right. We.
But I would like to kind of see it be somebody local, but you know, ideas come from all around. And
That's right.
if you're gonna,
Yes.
you know, grow with the community, then, you know, more power to you.
That's right.
So, and I actually, that question about inventions, I was kind of like going around the community and pitching the idea, and I talked to a guy who's like, I actually have an idea for a flying car. And
Wow.
he was like serious about it. And I'm
Wow.
like, all right, go to our website, harperwoodsuit.com, and pitch that idea.
Wow.
I haven't seen it yet, but still.
That's right. That's right. He been doing some planning. Now, let me ask you this, in terms of like who does the voting? Who does? Is it everybody that's there?
Everybody that's there.
Oh wow, that's
Wow,
cool.
That's really cool.
Everybody's just there that votes, and then
It's a democratic process, yeah.
wow, that's it. I mean, I like that idea.
Not a
Got-
committee
yeah.
or none of that crazy.
That's right. You gotta, guys. You guys. You gotta come out. You know
gotta
what I
check
mean?
it out.
You gonna have some delicious soup. What type of soup?
So we have like a minestrone style soup, and then we're thinking like a sort of potato soup.
Oh wow.
And then
wow.
we
Now-
also have some local businesses who are donating dishes, and one of the folks
good.
who sort of submitted a proposal, they were thinking of bringing in some of their, there's a lady who pitches like sort of like clean eating and
Yeah.
then community gardening and things of that sort. And so we had people who have said that they would like to, excuse me, bring in something that kind of represents what their business idea is.
Oh,
That's
and
great.
Share with
Yes.
folks.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we're also like even thinking having like a food truck there just in case we run out of food.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yeah.
So,
No, that's right.
Awesome.
So they're gonna feed you. They're gonna let you get up and talk about your idea.
Yes.
I
Yes,
mean,
that's great.
and you possibly can win some money.
Yes.
I mean, you can't. Somebody's going to win. You get what I mean? Do you?
Why not it be you?
Yeah, right. It could be you. So I mean, it sounds like a great idea.
And so also in terms of like brick and mortar, I know you mentioned in terms of brick and mortar, how do you like revitalization? Is that what you were mentioning as far as what do you guys do in terms of that as far as helping small businesses, getting them prepared?
So, what this is it's something that, I kind of envisioned. I've worked with the Harper Woods Planning Commission for 5 years, and, planning is one thing, but, my personal kind of mission is to see, folks kind of like be able to branch out and, just become that entrepreneur. And I ideally would like to see brick and mortar
That's right.
businesses. I mean, but we do live in the 21st century, and there are a lot of non-brick and mortar online businesses that
Yeah.
I rely on. Amazon for one.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is something that we all use in our daily lives, and so that can definitely be a feasible business model. And we welcome all, but I personally kind of like got on this crusade because I'd like to see
Yes.
that revitalization happen through a physical place.
Yes,
That's right.
and that's
Go to.
important too, as you mentioned. Having a brick and mortar, you build relationships. Then when you have an online business, it's kind of like you don't have that connection.
You don't, yeah.
So when you have that, like I said, you have that person to person
Yeah, 'cause
connection.
who do I go complain to at Amazon when
That's
something
right.
is wrong? And it's
That's
just
right.
like, it's so hard to get a customer service person.
That's right.
And it's like then there's so many different moving pieces in there where it's just like, okay, well I actually bought it from this, and Amazon has nothing to do with that.
That's
one.
right.
So,
And
yeah.
then based on that trust factor, brick and mortar makes a big difference, because even when you try to apply for business credit with your business, brick and mortar, it makes it a lot better for the creditor, so they'll know exactly where you are. We dealt with that for so many. We used to do
Yes.
business credit build. We built our own business credit, but and a lot of that is like, okay, so do you have a landline phone? You know what I mean? Where are you actually established? Where are your
Yes.
location? I mean, can we go there?
Right.
So you have some like far as getting grants. Sometimes they'll want to come out to your
out to your-
location.
yes. they will.
Exactly.
And, that's actually I live in Harper Woods, but I work for the city of Detroit, and that's actually like my department. They actually handle going and doing site visits for
See.
business certifications.
That's right.
That's
so
right.
they physically, need to see that you are indeed in Detroit.
That's right.
Setting up a business
Yeah.
there, and it's a physical place and
That's
not like
right.
a shelf company.
Most definitely.
So-
And there's always pros and cons to having a brick and mortar.
Yeah.
Like we're saying, like we can go to Coney Island and
That's
we order like almost every day from them when we're out, and so they know our names.
Yeah,
they say,
get
hey,
to know
Tasha,
you as a person.
That's
they
right.
know what you want. They know what
That's
you're
right.
used to ordering.
Yeah.
So it's just having that connection.
And they even have it
So-
ready for you before you.
That's
even
right.
know. It's
Yes,
like,
right.
Oh, there, here comes
That's
Tasha,
right.
So I know
That's
exactly
right.
what
That's
we
right.
got our coffee ready already.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
And I don't, everything won't be exactly. I don't think everything will go online. It's impossible because I mean I don't like, you have some individuals like to order their clothes online.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those.
Yeah,
People.
They like to order their clothes
sometimes
online.
I do, but
Yeah,
I like to try my things on, you know.
But then you have some people that don't. They like
Yep.
to actually physically walk into that that place of
The
business
establishment.
and try on the clothes. I kind of like the fact that, and maybe, I don't know, what's that, introvert? What is that?
It could also be millennials. I'm a
That's right.
millennial, and I think we like to us, shopping is not this hobby that it was, in my parents' generation.
That's right.
Even like for like Gen Xers and,
Yeah.
even like older millennials.
That's
like,
right.
It was like, oh, it's fun. Let's go to the mall. But now it's almost like, oh, I got to go to the mall. I gotta do
right.
one more thing to do.
That's right.
And so like
Yeah.
online for millennials, like online shopping for millennials is that thing where you are, okay, I need to go get this done.
That's right.
And if I next day ship it, I've got Amazon Prime.
Yep.
It'll be there.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's just like all of the fuss is taken
That's
out
right.
of it.
And that's why Amazon is so huge now because of millennials. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They've doing. I mean, I love Amazon. I love to order some things. Mine probably would be more
Or equipment and
because
things
I'm
like
a camera guy. So when I need it, I need it. I
Oh,
need it
yeah,
quick.
yeah.
And
You
it's
know what I mean?
there.
And
Yeah.
like other businesses too. Like I know I even got like the Smile Direct Club for like braces, and everything is online. And
Oh, wow,
and a lot of other ones like for glasses and socks and
Yeah.
just like
That's
so
right.
it's kind of like the market that we're in, where it's just we're consumers, but we're convenient consumers, and
Yeah.
we
That's
need
right.
convenience in our lives. And
That's right.
what can be more convenient than just having it come straight to you?
And that's
Yeah.
right. And so
So-
brick and mortar is a great thing to have.
Yeah, pros and it has cons
it has
as
its
well.
cons, and but
Overhead.
that's right. But I would love to see. I mean, one day I think it was me and Jasmine. We were driving. We had shot a commercial in Dearborn, and we were driving up. I think it was Warren. Warner, was it Warren? I think it was Warren. And she's mentioned something about, we were driving, and there's a lot of businesses up Warren.
Yeah.
And it's not, I'm gonna keep it one, black folks. It's not a lot of black folks, right?
And that's in the
businesses.
South Figure, because I'm an East Sider. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
apply.
Dearborn.
Dearborn.
Okay,
Dearborn,
Dearborn,
Michigan.
Dearborn,
okay,
yeah,
gotcha,
Dearborn,
gotcha.
Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know.
and it's
Dearborn,
it's a lot of Arabics. We love our Arabics, in that area community. But it was, my daughter mentioned something. She said, "Man, what if this were all black people?" And it blew my mind when she made that statement, because I was thinking like, oh my God, I don't even know what that felt like to see nothing but African Americans,
up
just
the
like
street, up the
right,
street.
like you have
But it was-
Arabics
it was
in
kinda
brick and
like
mortar.
that in
Yeah,
the 60s.
that's
You had
right.
The Avenue of Fashion.
That's right.
And you had like these businesses, and so like there can be this resurgence, but I
That's
think
right.
it really has to come down to the mindset too.
That's right.
I think a lot of immigrants, when they come to the United States, it's like this, I have no other choice but to succeed.
That's
And
right.
I've come here for the sole
That's right.
purpose of doing better than I did
That's
in
right.
like my home country. And so you come here and it's just this grind.
That's
this
right.
mentality
But you would
of,
think that black people will almost have that same mentality too, coming from, where we've come from,
Yeah.
our ancestors. And
Yeah.
you would think they say, I want to do better, I don't want
right.
to,
But
so-
I'm looking for the young people to take that over.
Yes.
I think it is like people complain about millennials kind of like, and you guys are probably Gen X, right? Like 70s, born in the 70s. or
Yep.
something?
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, and I think like you
That's
guys
right.
are kind of like that buffer in between the baby boomers who
Yeah.
kind of had it all handed to them, and
That's
then
right.
and it's like the millennials who like everybody says like we like to complain, but I do have to say that both Gen Xers and millennials, we kind of have had it kind of handed to us because like after the baby boomers did go through a lot of like political and racial strife
That's
and
right.
things, and they actually had to fight for a lot of things,
That's
like
right.
being
Yeah.
the first black this and this
Yeah.
and that was something that they went through, and then now it's almost like we can kick our feet back and it's like, oh yeah, they work for it, and
Yeah.
you'll kind of see that a lot where it's like, okay, yeah, well, somebody worked hard, so now I'm just going to kick my feet up. And
That's right.
you never want to rest on your laurels and get too comfortable and too complacent. And I think
Right.
with these two generations, that kind of happened with like a lot of young black folks who, we could work harder, we could
That's
strive
right.
for more, we
Yeah.
could do more, but I don't know what the complacency
Yeah,
is.
it's about
Yes.
that, getting out of that mentality, that brainwashed mentality that you can't you can't own your own business. A lot of times
Too much work.
that's right.
Yeah.
Is it, and you know, you could just actually talk yourself out of it
Yes, you
because you
can.
think about the process. And I'm glad for places like Motor City Match when
Yes.
they come out and
Michigan Good Food Fund
Michigan
too.
Good Food Funds. We're going to be dealing with like 10 entrepreneurs, and we're going to be doing promotional videos for them. And they're young people. You know, they're
Yes.
opening up their own businesses. I mean, from restaurants to even you mentioned something about a food truck. One of them is they have their own food truck. So we're going to shoot those promotional videos, and some of them are looking to get into a brick and mortar. I
Yes.
think one of them is a restaurant owner or something
Oh,
like
yes.
that. You know, but so it is happening, is happening, but we
Yes.
wanted to move a little bit more.
Yeah.
I do anyway, a little bit more
Well,
faster.
as
You know?
long as it's moving
Yeah.
towards something.
You're
that's
right.
good, you know,
Brick
so-
and mortar is a good thing. You know, is a
Yes,
good
it
thing.
is. It is.
You know, and guys, you know, out there, you can't be scared.
No.
You can't be scared. You have to reach for your dreams and go for that thing. And one thing that we always say, if you're sitting on your hands, mean your butt. If you're sitting on it, it's not going to happen.
Nope.
It's not going to happen.
Not.
You have to make that thing become a reality. There's
Yes.
and even with the real estate. Downtown real estate in Detroit is you know, it's getting a
Pretty
little pricey.
sold up.
But I
Yeah.
feel like when you do pick up kind of and go into like you're the only person on this block and then
Yeah.
every other building there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
You know, if you come in with like a new and innovative business, it'll almost be like a ripple effect where okay, people will see like, well, great, this is a good place to do business.
That's right.
Let me, you know, also get in there, and it's almost like people start pioneering things. And
That's right.
I think it's interesting that you touched on people sitting on their hands because it's like you have these dreams and nothing's going to happen when you don't move towards them.
That's
and
right.
I'm
right.
all new agey and I'm into like if you move towards it, the universe will get out of your way.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's just like it'll all fall into place.
That's right.
Every like helpful person you need,
Yeah.
they're going to come and it's not going to be easy.
No.
Like they talk
No.
about life being a ladder. It's more like
That's right.
you know, you're climbing. You're doing rock climbing.
That's
because
right.
It's gonna be hard. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be rejected.
That's
And
right.
Yes.
With my small business, I know like you know it's not where I would like it to be, but
That's right.
I recognize that it's gonna be a struggle.
That's
And it's not going to be just something that happens overnight.
Right.
Otherwise, it's not really worth having if it comes so easy.
So easy.
And what
Oh,
is
God, we can tell you that
your
story.
business?
So Ling Global is my business, and so it is it kind of combines elements of a social enterprise and a nonprofit. So Ling Global LLC, it's all about teaching kids and lifelong language learners the importance of learning a foreign language and
Oh,
connecting
wow.
with different cultures. And it also encourages, you know, less commonly traveled folks to go off and see the world. And how you can
Wow.
do that, it kind of gives you agency. And then when you come back from your journey, you can then pay it forward. You can go and lean into your community and start with civic engagement and community involvement and
Wow.
bringing back those experiences that you had in that unique coffee shop in like Singapore and, you know, kind of sharing that with people. And I think as an African American woman who, you know, has traveled all over the world, I've lived in 15 different countries.
Wow.
And, you know,
Wow.
I've
That's
learned
beautiful.
4 different
Yeah.
languages. And,
That's right.
you know, and it's like, I've had some life altering experiences that have been like good. They've been
That's
really
great.
positive, and you'll definitely have those teachable moments. And I think, you know, it really does broaden your perspective, and you see that some of those things that you would have normally been upset with on the daily, you see like, okay, well, you know what, when I was here, I saw that the people
Yeah.
that do not have it easy, and so this
That's
is like
right.
a first world problem that
Yeah.
I'm experiencing, so let me calm myself. And
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
awesome.
That's
Wow.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Great.
that's beautiful. I think
Yes.
that's great, you know, and we just need more young entrepreneurs, those who want to reach for their dreams and just go for it. You know what I mean? And
Yes. Yes.
this is a great start with what you guys are having.
Yes.
and I
Oh,
think
and it's on Sunday, April 28th.
that's great. I was just about to ask that. What's the date? And listen, how do they? Is there any way they can get in contact with you guys? Or
Yes,
what is it?
we have a website. It's harperwoodsoup.com. And this is actually, this is kind of coordinated with my organization set it up. So like the
Okay.
city isn't, so if you go to the city's website, it's not going to be something
That's
that's
right.
city sponsored.
That's right.
It's just something that like a lot of folks, like our mayor and people on council, are like kind of excited about. But you know, it's not something that the city is like, you know, this is our event.
Right.
It's my idea that I kind of took to the community, and we've got like a nice committee made up of citizens who are like excited to see something new.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
change.
And you the one who made the difference. It don't necessarily have to be the mayor or the city of Detroit. It is you want to make the difference in that area, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, guys, we expecting you guys to come on out, you know, and support them. And listen, I mean, come on now, you're gonna have some soup.
Guys.
Listen, you're gonna win. You
Live
possibly can win some
music.
money, music. I mean, and then and let me tell you another thing that helps you. It helps you to learn how to pitch your idea.
Oh yeah, that is
yeah.
very valuable. I actually pitched
yeah.
at a Detroit soup before, and I
Yeah.
lost.
That's right.
But for my Lean Global, you know, business idea, but I realized like there were so many things that I didn't know about my business that I hadn't fully fleshed out, and I think I made connections.
That's
like
right.
Being in a room full of people who also are entrepreneurs.
That's right.
And being able to, you know, see the value of like, okay, well, I need this thing to be in a physical place so that
right.
people can connect with each other and build that sense of community and civic engagement and all that fun
Yep.
stuff.
See that's a great idea. So you're gonna learn how to pitch. Do that. I don't know how long. How long do they have to?
They have about 4 minutes up
Oh,
there.
wow, that's
and,
good.
That's real
4 to
good.
3 minutes,
Yeah.
and then people like from the audience can ask questions.
That's right.
From each person. So ideally, we're gonna select 4 proposals.
Okay.
They're still coming through. So on HarperWoodsSoup.com.
That's right.
And that's Harperwoods with 2 S. Harperwoods and Soup 2 S's. So.
Okay. Well, and listen, guys, we really want you guys to come on out and
come,
listen.
guys.
You know, if you want, here's a chance. Here's an opportunity for you to not just sit around and just, oh God, I wonder, can I, you know, no, here's an opportunity, and you can pitch your idea.
Yes.
Possibly, you don't know, you could be that winner sitting down, just looking at this, you know, just come on out and support it, and hopefully win some money and be entertained, have some fun, meet new people. Business is all about meeting new people, because you don't know who knows what you need or where the area you need to get to. You just don't know that, and that's how we, you know, have the connection we have just by meeting people. You know, meeting people you just don't know. That could be the next guy or the one sitting next to you with $1 million. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, but you know, hey, it's worth coming out and pitch your business. Don't be nervous.
No.
Maybe that's a lie. You will probably be nervous.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know. You're going to be nervous. So I don't want to say. Okay, so, but guys, come on out. And she's definitely looking forward to you guys. Can you give that information one more time, the address and the time?
So the address is 18000 Vernier. That's Eastland Mall. It's going to be in the old Burlington Coat Factory location.
Okay.
And it's going to be on Sunday, April 28th, and it starts at 6 p.m. The doors are going to open at 5:30, and so you can come in, just meet folks, and there's actually going to be a pop-up element happening for other small businesses who either may or may not be pitching, or even if you are pitching, kind of practice your pop-up skills.
Okay.
And so then you're going to be, you know, experiencing the runner show, and it should be over by about 9 o'clock. The winner will be announced, but it's Sunday, April 28th at Eastland Mall.
Oh, wow.
Be there.
And be
So-
there. Yeah.
We have some individuals that we can let them know about it.
Most
This
definitely.
already started. Now, the last thing, let me ask you this one more question. Could they already have a business, or is it just someone that start up, they don't have anything going on, period?
Honestly, it can be both, because sometimes people just kind of want to expand on a vision, and they're already operating. Maybe they're already, and like I said, my whole thing is I would like to see folks in physical brick and mortars, because that's where we live in a world where experiences are kind of what people are looking for. So going into a physical place is ideally what we like to see.
That's right.
But if they already have like an online business, but they just want to expand, they just want to take it to the next level, they want to really revamp what their business model is.
That's
you know,
right.
That is what they can do. They can come to us for that support.
That's right.
So yeah, that's ideally. And I don't know if I said this, but we'd like to work with the person who wins the money so that they can actually implement this. Because
That's right.
one thing to win, one thing to have that validation
That's
from your
right.
community. Say,
That's
yes,
right.
we believe in you, but then,
Yes.
okay,
That's
now
right.
what do I do? How do
That's
I
right.
make this happen?
Awesome.
So we want to work with you on, building out your business plan,
That's
making
great.
sure that
That's
you're
great.
successful, setting
That's
you up
right.
for success.
That's right.
Wow.
That-
Yes,
guys,
that's
come on out.
awesome.
And one of the things that's going on, we see a lot of, I'm not just, just laying on this, but you have a lot of African American black folks. They're leaving the city. That they're going into different other communities. We know some personally that we're dealing with in terms of helping their business grow. But listen, the city is coming back. It's coming back. You guys, you have to understand it. Don't forget about, I know people who've moved down south, they've moved to New York, Florida, California. They just completely left this city to start businesses other places. But listen, the city is coming back. And I will say this, that if you don't, I'm talking to African Americans, and I don't like to use the word African Americans, but I use the word anyway. But anyway, because you know what I'm talking about. But what I want to say is this: if you don't get up and start looking and dreaming again, you're gonna wake up one day and you won't see your colored skin. And I'm not saying this about this. I have nothing against white people. We deal with white people. Look, we got some friends that are white people. I didn't just say that. But listen to what I'm saying. You're gonna wake up. And the city is going to be taken over. We've down in the city all day, every day. And I know what's going on down there. And guys, they're opening up all type of business. You have a lot of Caucasians. They're opening up from ramen noodles to, anything you could think of. Dog shops down there. They're doing it. And I know it's a lot, and they're taking these brick and mortars. We just walk right past them and just see them moving. And I have, again, this is not about white and black, but it is about your city. If you live in that city, you should be able to take advantage of those, whatever the support that's in the city so that you can help your business or those dreams come true. And I would love to be able to go out there and patronize your business. So
that is true. That's true. And I think you touch on a good point about race and things like that, where it doesn't because I see a lot of people who are low income whites too. And they kind of have this mentality of, I can't do that.
That's
That's what rich people do. And it's just the folks who are opening up these, dog, dog collar shops and, specialty wine places and, just all these kind of creative things. They kind of have that determination to keep going.
That's right.
They are not going to take no for an answer.
That's right.
And it really takes that mentality. So, that's going to set them apart from people who have their same color, but they're just not going to do anything.
That's right.
Well, I can't. That's not for me.
That's right.
And, so I think it really comes down to that drive and that determination.
That's right.
I went into a black-owned business right in the Shinola Hotel area. It's the Lip Bar. And Melissa Butler is the CEO, and it's a black-owned business.
Right.
And I kind of asked about what is her story, and all of her employees were saying that she never takes no for an answer.
Wow.
She will not give up, and that is that kind of level of determination that you'll see with a lot of tech startup guys, and just okay, well, no, I have the answers, and it's not cockiness, but almost
confidence.
Confidence,
in
right?
myself.
Yes.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
And to speak on that, I think they didn't make it on Shark Tank. I don't think they got a deal.
I just recently heard about that. I didn't even know she was on Shark Tank.
She was on Shark Tank. We seen them on there, and they didn't get the deal, but she kept going. That's right. No was not the answer for her. She kept moving, and that's what we have to do. You just got to keep moving. Just stay consistent in whatever it is you're doing, and just believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and have confidence so that you can keep moving. Guys, we could talk about this forever. We have to end it because I know that we want you to watch it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but we're gonna upload this on YouTube as well. It's on Facebook. We're gonna upload this on the YouTube. Check it out and listen. Remember those dates. Save the date.
Yes.
Because I think it's very important that you attend this awesome event, and possibly you never know, you could be the winner. So guys, we look forward to you guys next week. We're going to be doing some pop-ups. We need to get into this. The ramen noodles shop. So we're gonna be doing some pop-ups. We want you guys to continue to check us out.
Yes.
And hey guys, whatever you do, stay safe.
All right. See you guys.
See you later. You know, we won't say any names. Just people even
communicate with you because you're not on this level. Or
right. Pull up the articles that will